hello lovely people. Welcome to the HESA interview, a very educative and entertaining show brought to you by the HESA Media Team. I'm Nadia, your host for today's episode. And today we have here with us the president of our association, and he goes by the name His Excellency Solomon Kojo Asamoah. Okay, so apart from being the HESA president, what else are you known for?
Okay. So, apart from the HESA president, I'm popularly known as HESA personality, and that came as a result of me contesting for HESA personality of the year during the year 2021 academic year.
Okay. So, is there anything that makes you feel proud of being the HESA president?
Yes, there are a number of achievements so far, which I'm well proud of. And few of them include solving students' problems.
Get to that. Anyway, so have you always had it in mind to go for this position, or it just came all of a sudden for you to just contest for it?
Oh, okay. It didn't come all of a sudden, but then it was a process. After contesting for the HESA personality and looking at my influence I was having. Though I was here in OBUASI, but then I was having one or two influence at Kumasi campus. So the HESA president at that time, His Excellency Kwame Edu, saw the kind of influence I was having. He appointed me as the HESA rep for OBUASI campus. And during the administration, that was where they encouraged me to work harder to take HESA OBUASI at hand. Yeah, that was how I became the president.
Interesting. So I heard you went unopposed. Does that mean there are no competent people in the association to go for the position, or what?
Well, there are a number of competent people who could have contested for the HESA president equally. But then looking at my influence, the kind of work I was doing, some of them came to me that they wanted to contest, but since I've revealed my face to contest, they want to give me that full support. So there were a lot of confidence.
So did you think if you had an opponent, you were going to win?
Oh yes, considering my achievements at that time and looking at how students were supporting me the first year, the second years, and also my colleagues, that made people even resign from going for the position.
Okay, interesting. So do you aspire to contest for the same position next year, or you are moving ahead, or you want to resign?
Oh, I'm not resigning, and for now I don't have any intention of going for the same position, because there is a saying that and there are a lot of competent people in the association, of which I think when we give them the opportunity, they can also do better.
So to any HESA students out there who wants to go for the position next year, what do you have to tell them?
Well, I will tell the person to start equally like how I started. We just give to the association, support the association with your strengths, the kind of ideas you have. You think the association can achieve the better association you want, and also to meet the demands of the new age. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. Anyway, do you have any messages we have to know of?
For now, I would say no. I don't have any.
No, but then people have been saying HESA has the most beautiful ladies on campus. Do you mean no one has caught your eye? You can't tell me that.
Oh, yeah, it's true that we have the most beautiful ladies on campus, and they are all specs, but then considering my achievements and all, it doesn't mean I should use that influence to chase the ladies.
No, but this is not about chasing the lady. It's about finding one lady for yourself. So maybe you've seen somebody that's has caught your eye or something. You could just approach the person. It has nothing to do about influence.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Quite a number of them has catch my eye, but then doesn't mean you should just rush and go. It's a step by step ahead. Yeah. And as you move on, maybe, just maybe, when it works, yeah.
Okay, so about 70% of your appointees are females. What do you see in females that you don't see in males, that you had to like take 70% of females rather than males? Like,
Oh, okay. Looking at the number of appointees or the executives I'm working with, I would say I have a balanced gender, in the sense that I have about 11 of the appointees being males and about 10 or 12 being females. And considering my agenda, considering the theme for my agenda last year, it was all inclusive, building the better HESA we want. And building the better HESA we want means we have to include everyone, especially the visionary people we think can support the association. That called for these appointees.
okay, so apparently it's something that people say that when you have a position, it consumes a lot of time. So how do you balance this with your academics and all?
Yeah.
Your personal life too.
Yeah, that one is true. But then everything is about planning, and also you prioritize what you want to achieve. So considering what I want to achieve as a student leader, and also what I want to achieve academically, that's how I've programmed them step by step. You can't learn 24 hours within the day. You get it. At least you have to impart on the life of others. Yeah, so I'm trying to balance them.
Okay, so are you trying to tell me like you have a scheduled day every day? Like you know you have to go to class at this time, you have to see to HESA students at this time, you have to learn at this time, you have to go and have personal time at this time, or what?
Yeah, what I would say is my plans are not rigid. Depending on the situation at hand, I just try to adjust it to what I want to achieve, because our campus is not flexible, and therefore your plans should not be flexible. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to cope with.
Okay, so Mr. President, when you were trying to aspire for this position, did you have some things you had in mind, like some achievements, and have you achieved all those things that you told the people you were going to do?
Well, I have a number of things to achieve at the end of the administration, starting from the time I became the rep, then moving from the rep, I became the president. The appointment came unaware, so that was where I started with the planning. Then I got to know a number of problems we were facing, and these numbers, I saw that there is a wide gap between students here in OBUASI campus and that's in Kumasi campus. So I tried to limit the gap between students here in OBUASI and also students at Kumasi campus, and also try to solve some of the problems students are facing. You know, some of the problems have to do with you logging complaints for initiations, and also some of the programs have to do with you solving it using the resources you have. So considering all these things, I have some plans in mind to achieve at the end of the day, and also considering the plans I have, yeah, I've achieved a number of them, though not all of them, but we are on it. And I think this is the middle of the administration and hoping to achieve better.
Yeah, so when you were talking, you mentioned about there being a gap between the people on this campus and Kumasi campus. Don't you think it's because this is a new campus and it's developing, there are not enough sponsorship and support from the administration?
Yes, yeah, you are right to say that this is a new campus, it's not yet a flexible campus, therefore you can't get everything like those in the already developed campus have, but then you can try to use your resources you have and to try as much as possible to make or build the campus you want. Yeah.
So before we go through some of your achievements, tell us some good and bad experiences for anyone out there listening to us.
Oh, okay. So one of my bad experience so far is me reporting here for the first time to check the campus, looking at the kind of campus I'm coming to stay for the 4 years. Oh, like Charlie, it wasn't easy, but then now the campus is quite better here.
Okay, so at that point, did you have any form of regret? Did you wish I shouldn't have chosen KNUST at all? Should I go and rewrite or something?
Yeah, that time, you see, after I got the admission, I checked the campus and the buildings they presented to me were the buildings from KNUST campus. So I saw that actually the campus is nice. So after reporting here, I didn't see such infrastructure here. So I was like, Charlie, I wanted to reverse, but that time I paid the fees. Nothing could be done here. So, but then we are here.
It's all good. Everything happens for you.
Yes.
We wouldn't have had you as our president if you didn't come to this company. So going through some of your achievements, what are some of the things you've achieved for HESA so far, becoming the president?
Oh, okay. Thank you. So starting from the HESA rep, yeah, we were able to manage to buy a human skeleton of which our students can use in their studies without going to Kumasi campus. And also we organize general assembly whereby students had the opportunity to exchange some of their programs for resurrection. Here we were able to solve some of their problems, and also we were able to buy jerseys for the association. And this year happens to be the first time in history our association has used its own jerseys during the SRC games, so it's a kind of good thing.
Okay, let me cut you. And talking about the assembly, is it that you organize it for the whole HESA association or for particular people?
We organize it for the whole HESA students.
Is this something you do on a regular or it was a one-time thing?
It depends. We do it based on the consent from the students. If we notice that students have much programs, that's where we organize the general assembly and call on important people we think they can help us in this kind of programs.
Okay, so Mr. President, this general assembly you're talking about, is it on a digital platform or it's a one-on-one?
Yes, it was a one-on-one meeting where all of the members we met, including the executives and also some of executives from KNUST, we invited them here for unifying HESA. Yes.
Okay, so this human skeleton report, where is it?
Yeah, so
is it on the way coming? Has it gotten here or what is it?
Yes, it's already on campus here because we don't have students leadership office. We have placed it at our skills lab, that's Nursing skills lab. So if students want to access it, they can go to the skills lab to have a look at it. Yeah, it's currently there.
So if a student right now is to go to the skills lab right now, we are going to see the human skeleton you provided for HESA.
Yes, both the human skeleton and also the jerseys I'm talking about, they are all there. And even I think most of the students saw our jerseys during the games, which was very nice. And I think that one was a nice jerseys during the games here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tell us more about some of the achievements.
Right. So that was during the rep and becoming the president. I have a number of things I want to achieve, but so far I've achieved about 45% of them, of which I'm still trying to do more. And some of these include during the first time in history, we were able to organize effective and interactive tutorials for our freshers. And we have most of the lecturers on board, those from Kumasi and also the resident lecturers here, and they were all around to bless the orientation, and it was very successful where students were address with some of the concerns, some of the things they were expected, and also how best the lecturers can assist them. It was all addressed there. And also, we were able to organize a movie night show to welcome the first years and also our continuous students back to campus. That was the beginning of the semester. It was very
okay. So talking about the movie night, would you say it was successful? Like, what percentage of success was it?
Well, the planning started when we were at home, but then some of the SRC programs made us postpone it to maybe the following semester, but then it was later came that we can go ahead to organize. So we used just 1 week to do the planning and stuff. So like it was very successful, but not to the expectation of how we planned it, and considering fun and others. Yeah, but then it was very nice. People enjoyed it.
Okay, that's nice. So tell us more.
From the movie nights, we organized tutorials for our members before we just read the recent end of semester exams to prepare them to face the exams, both the first years and the second years, which was very active, especially the first years, but most of the second years they didn't show up. Yes, and we are trying to make it more effective and better, less academically, hopefully. And also, we have been able to design a library for health sciences students here in Obuasi campus, where students can access all the electronic books and also the lecture slides they'll be using during their classes and all. And also, we have been able to educate our students, the general students, and also the general public on some of the conditions we think they should be aware of. Yeah, and it has been effective. And I'll give a very thanks and appreciation to our media team, which has made the publicity very effective, and also to my head officer. She has been really nice here. She has done a lot of work to me. Yes.
Okay, I'm seeing you bought a BP machine home.
Yes.
And where is that one?
Yeah, the BP machine is also at the skills lab. Yeah, we bought that one this semester. Yeah, we wanted to organize a health outreach on campus here. So that's made us to buy that BP machine. But then because of the shortness of the academic semester, it wasn't able to go.
So from what you're saying, you're trying to mean you bought the BP machine for a program and not because you wanted your students to experience how to use it?
Not only for the program. If it was basically because of the program, we would have gone to AGA to seek for their BP machine. But then we thought that using it for program, aside that we can also use it during demonstrations and also school purposes, that made us to buy that BP machine. And aside that one too, we have assisted a number of students to apply for bursaries and scholarships. And the recent one, I think due to our effective interactions with the first years, a number of them, I think about 46 people out of the total number applied. And out of that, the first batch who received them, we had 26 people. And out of the 46, the remaining 20, the college has promised me that they will also receive something next semester. So we are hoping for that. And also, we have guided a number of them to apply for other financial supports, of which we are still hoping for them to receive it. And also, aside that one, we have assisted them in their indexing registration, and also some of the members who are not having the strength to pay for the indexing, we through some of our friends around and others, they help those people to pay for the indexing. So right now we see all the students, the first years has gone through a successful registration. Yes.
That's very thoughtful of you. And then I'm seeing restoration of the Vodafone since you went to liaise with the Vice Chancellor.
Yeah.
So you went to main campus to do that?
No, we had the opportunity when she came here. Yeah. Before that, she reported to the UTI office in Kumasi and also OBUASI here, and also to some of important people we think they can solve the problem. And it took about 2 months to 3 months. We are not having any feedback. So when the Vice Chancellor came here to meet students leaders, that was where I presented our program to her, and she promised she will let them address it. And I think less than a week they restored it. So I will give a thanks to her.
Okay. And I'm also seeing advocating for buses during clinical. Mr. President, how true is this one?
Yes. So during clinicals, most of our members have been complaining to me about issues of transportations, and aside that, most of the in charges at the hospitals have been reported to me. Some of the members absenting themselves from clinical sessions, and also finding out from them, they will report about transportation and others. So meeting the dean of students from Kumasi, or that one coordinating dean also here in OBUASI and his registrar, I've been lodging that complaint to them. And also when I had the opportunity to meet the overall boss for the school, that's the Vice Chancellor, I also channeled the issue of the bus to her, and all of them, they promised to try their possible best to get us a bus that can convey our students during clinical hour, of which it will reduce some of our inconveniences at the hospital.
Okay. So talking about the busing system, are you aware your people have been traveling to Kumasi on every Thursday for a class?
Yes, I'm aware, and not even only on Thursdays, but then some go on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm much aware.
Okay, so if you are aware of that, the means of transport, is there anything?
Yes. So about the issue of transport, we reported together with the issue of transport during the clinicals, and the Vice Chancellor promises that they are also not happy about the bus systems we use to go for Kumasi for our practical sessions, but then they are trying to buy 4 new buses, of which they will give OBUASI a new bus. So should we get the bus, it means it is going to reduce the inconveniences of the bus system in half year. And aside that, we are going to see the dean from our faculty, which is Professor Deborah, concerning the buses issues, and he said he has reported the buses issues to the Vice Chancellor, and also they are trying their possible best to give us a bus system that will help us in the subsequent semesters. But then they are trying, anytime we be having practical sessions, what will require us to come to Kumasi, they will give us a bus system, like at least the ones they've been using on Kumasi campus to convey us. So we are hoping for them to fulfill their promise as said.
So with what you said about the busing system, you said you have spoken to the Vice Chancellor to give us buses for our campus. So do you mean the bus that will come to the campus is coming to the station?
Well, for that one, for the new buses, we reported as students leaders, we are getting buses that will convey students who move from OBUASI campus to Kumasi campus for practical sessions. And looking at the schedules, not only members of HESA who go to Kumasi for practicals, but some of the engineering students and also students in the environmental science do go for their practical sessions. So we reported as student leaders. So we are hoping to get bus for the campus, but for the clinical session, we looking the complaint to get a bus that will convey us as health sciences students. Yes.
Okay, so interesting. So you advocating for the bus for the association, do you think it is your duty or it is the duty of the SRC president?
Yeah, I think this is a duty for the president, I mean the SRC president, and me being the president for health sciences, I can't say it's not my duty because the concern of my people is also the concern, and that's why I'm the president. So I think, yeah, I will channel it to the SRC president, that's the system of communications, and where I think there is no resolution coming from that I will channel it to appropriate authority. I think they can help me with that issue. So it's my duty as a president for the association.
Okay. So speaking about your achievements, what are we supposed to expect for next semester?
Oh, okay. So thank you. Next semester we have, for now it's not confirmed, but then a provisional plans for next semester, which includes we are planning to organize effective socialization program since we are not able to organize enough during the first semester. So we have shifted most of them to second semester. And these socialization programs, it includes HESA leagues, where the various programs will be competing for a trophy. Okay. And also we have the HESA awards and dinner, where a number of portfolios will be released for students to contest for. And also at the end of the day, we have a dinner where the members will meet together to have fun socialization. Yeah, maybe, who knows, I will meet my day. Yeah. And also aside that, there will be a number of health outreaches, and we are even planning to get in touch with some of these radio stations around, and also the television station here in OBUASI, to make our publicity on health outreaches go viral. And also we'll be visiting schools, the basic schools, to educate them. And that one, I think we are going to title it "The Adolescent Should Know." Yeah, and we are going to have all these, and we are planning to have a General Assembly career expo where we'll be having lecturers from our college to facilitate, and also there will be an open forum where our members can openly bring out what they think is affecting them, and also where we have weakness, we boast of, then we make the association a better one, of which we are all expecting. Yes. So these are some of the few plans we have for next semester.
Sounds like an interesting plan. So anything out there for your people listening to you?
Yes. We have a number of plans aside that, but then we can't achieve them without their involvement. So I will encourage our members to support HESA so that we build a better association we all want. And what we can promise them is that together with their involvement and also their support, HESA as we are all expecting. Yeah.
HESA, thank you very much for coming on today's show.
And thank you for having me.
This brings us to the end of today's episode on the HESA interview. Thank you very much for staying with us, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at HESA KNUST OBC Multimedia, and all other social media platforms at HESA KNUST OBC. Thank you. Bye-bye.